afternoon, everyone. This is the platform which we have been working since some time right now. That is Moodle platform. So these are the students who have been working for working in Edwin's lab. Initially, they were working on this platform to start different tests, as Vivek sir was telling. So she is Purti, he is Akhilesh,
Hello.
and he is Akash. So they're all from circuit branches. So I'll hand over the presentation to them so that they'll take us. He's a faculty. He's a Alva's faculty, PUC faculty. He's Mr. Preetham. So he's taking care of entire test for PUC as well as high school, commerce, PUC commerce and all that. So sir has been exploring about in depth analysis on what are the different possibilities what we can have, maybe the hosting of videos or hosting of quizzes and all of that. So sir will also give us the insight. So before that, we will start from scratch how we can do this uploading the test and how we can upload the users and all of that. So I'll request the Edwin's lab to take on.
Good afternoon, dear lecturers. I am Spurti. I thank all of you for coming here in this critical situation and listening to all this and supporting the institution. I also thank Ravish Senior in his absence. So one fine day we were exploring about open source in Edwin's lab, and Vivek sir came and asked us whether we had any platform in which we could conduct tests for second PUC and first PUC students. So that day we came up with this platform called Moodle. It is an open source platform which allows us to make changes. The source code has been given to us and we can use it, we can modify it. We have to mention that we have modified and we have to use their license if any modification is required in future. So a domain was created for PU people. This was the domain which was created, and through this domain PU faculties, students can log in and attempt their tests. We at present are working in the local host. This is not the main part, but this is exactly the way the original website looks like. Over here, we need a platform in which engineering students can attempt tests in the form of MCQs or assignments and many more. For experimentation purpose, we have downloaded Moodle in this particular laptop, and this is known as the local host. We can experiment what and all, we do it in the main account. Over here, the major importance we are giving is for the engineering students that we have to conduct tests for them. So to conduct tests, we need to create a course. So we are conducting for everybody, for CSE department, for EC department, civil, mechanical and so on. So when we add this course, we can differentiate in students in which course exactly they can come and attempt their tests. So for now, I would create a course called CSE. Over here, we need to give the name of the course. If somebody are creating for ECE, they can give the name, the full name as well as the normal name. A short name can also be given. There is something called course start date and course end date. Over here, we can actually mention the limit of when the course is going to be validated, from which date. As you can see it in the screen, we can mention from which date to which date we can end the test, end the course and start the course. In case we disable this, this will be forever. So if in case we want to limit the course into certain period of time, we can enable this option. This is the description. so when a student comes into this local host or the administrator, he needs to know what exactly is happening. So to give them a brief information of how exactly it works, we can give a description in this. It is not compulsory, but then we can give a description in which students can understand what exactly is available inside the courses. Course format. Inside the courses, we have certain formats, and we can decide how many sections we would like to give inside the course. Appearance. We can decide how exactly the course looks like. We have excluded all this at present, and we will save and display the course. So we have created a course called CSC, and then we are inside the course.
Go to the dashboard and show them how it looks like. And then
This is the dashboard of Moodle. Over here, where online users, when we start registering our students, we can know how many people are online in this section. So when we go to site home, available courses, this is CSE, which we right now created. And if ECE would be created, it would appear right below over here. And then mechanical, and then civil. So when we click on this, these are the 4 topics. To make changes in this particular file, we need to turn editings. Over here, this gives us the flexibility of changing the name of the topic and adding any activities. So this is the name of the topic. For example, today we need to create a mathematics test. Let us name it as mathematics. So it is renamed. We need to add an activity or a resource. At present, we are interested in conducting a quiz to all students. So we select this option called quiz. There are various other activities which the student and the teacher can interact. One of those are forum, which allows the student and the teacher to interact. The teacher can be allowed to clear all the doubts which is given by the students. PU faculties and their department has added this URL area, in which they give the URL of the YouTube video which can be viewed by the students. If in case it is similar to Google Classroom, when we want the students to see certain PPTs and PDFs, so we can attach a file, and to organize them, we can attach a folder and keep all these files inside. At present, we are interested in creating a quiz in which students can attempt the tests. So we're going to select this activity and add a particular activity. So we have created a topic called mathematics, and inside mathematics, the quiz is module 1. This allows us to enter which particular topic are we conducting the quiz on. So I'll be like module 1. In module 1, there might be certain topics in which the test has been conducted. So the certain syllabus can be given in the description for us in the future. As we all know, internals are conducted according to the marks. For example, for 30 marks, it is 1 hour, etc. So we can set the timings, the time limit. When the student comes and attempts this test, we can limit the time by enabling in this option for 60 minutes or 90 minutes or how much ever we want. So every single time, if we enable this open the quiz and close the quiz, for example, the quiz should be available from tomorrow till day after tomorrow. We can mention the date from 13th of May, from exactly this time to 14th of May, so that this test will be available for the student only in this particular area. We also have an option in which the student can attempt this test multiple times. For example, there's a mock question paper. The student can attempt the same mock question paper again and again until and unless he or she attains more perfection in that paper. So we have an option called grade, in which attempts allowed. There are unlimited attempts. If in case we can add any model question papers in the future, we can give this unlimited option for them so that they can attempt it again and again. So we are focused more on the test being done only once. That means the student can come and attempt the test only once. So we have given the attempts allowed as 1. In layout, the questions which have been displayed, how many questions in a page? When we scroll down, there are different websites in which one question is available only in one page, and we need to click the next button for the next question. So this particular layout option allows us to get various options. In a page, we can have 14 questions or 15 questions. After 15 questions, we can click on next page and then we will be redirected to the next page. At present, let me give 30 questions. The question behavior. So in one question, if we have 4 options, the shuffling of options shall be displayed as 1, 2, 3, 4. So when we enable this, the options shall be shuffled. It will be like 4, 1, 3, 2 or something like that. And when we disable this, it would be normal 1, 2, 3, 4. This depends. If we want to give, we can enable it, otherwise we can disable it. Review options. How exactly it will look to the student, the attempt. For example, the student has attempted third option. It would be visible to him or her that he has attempted the third question. Whether correct. We can include this option if, for example, the student has attempted the third option and that is wrong. So this whether correct allows us to display the right answer or the wrong answer. Now, for example, he has attempted 3, and whether it is right or wrong, we can do it with ticking this particular option. Marks. A question would contain 1 mark or 2 mark or 4 marks, whether he has attained that mark or not. For PU people, they have NEET, so they have negative markings as well. For 1 correct question, 4 marks, and 1 wrong question, -1. So those marks shall be displayed in this particular option. A student can give feedback according to what he or she feels about the question. So this allows us to say whether as soon as they attempt, what exactly will be displayed to them, and after the quiz is done, whatever it is visible to them. We can as well as set the appearance. The user can add his or her photo, we can restrict access. It's like CSE people should not come to ECE tests and ECE should not go to other tests. So we can restrict their accesses. At present, we are focused only in these particular flexible actions which we are provided. So I would save and display. A quiz has been created named Module 1 under the topic Mathematics. Over here, we are allowed to add our questions. The quiz has been created. Now the main focus is the question adding part, where students are able to see what exactly are the questions, and they have to attempt those questions. So we have an option called Edit Quiz.
small clarification.
Yes, sir.
Because there are 5 students are writing the test.
Yes,
right?
sir.
All the 5 students are going to get the same questions or questions will be shuffled.
So we have an option for that. While uploading the questions, there is an option over here when you can see on there. This
And,
shuffle.
Okay.
Yes.
Even if you not shuffle also questions, answers can be shuffled, no? Because same questions we are getting.
Already that is shuffled, sir.
No, no,
Answer is shuffled.
no.
Option is shuffled. She told no. Option was shuffled.
No, no. What I am saying that same question, okay, answers will be shuffled and the questions will be different. In place of one, we are getting the second question, and there also again the options will
Yes,
be
sir.
shuffling.
Yes.
So that multiple choices, if you give it now, even if I am sitting together 5 people, they are not going to be.
Yes, sir. So this option allows the questions to be shuffled to every single student.
Yeah.
It will be different. And the other shuffle enables the shuffling in the options.
Yeah,
So that they would get confused and not everybody would get the synchronization.
yeah. That's-
So
that
yeah,
option
both of
is-
them then can be enabled. If the question paper which we are conducting is for 60 marks, so the maximum grade can be given as 60, and we have to save it.
So in CET it is 4 marks, so it is 60 into 4.
CET is 1 mark, sir.
No, NEET is 4 marks, so it is 60 into 4. So based on that marks we can allocate.
That is total.
That is total now. Maximum grade.
Number of questions you have.
We can.
So
Grade you are down.
Grade.
Grade I think you have. Not here.
No, that here, that is why they gave it here.
This is the maximum marks. Per question how many marks?
that
So
one will-
that we have to set while uploading the question.
we can add either question wise or from a question bank. So this enables us whether the question can be true or false or a multiple choice. They can give short answers, essay.
SMS you have to type now.
Yes, sir. In case,
Those options we haven't explored yet. So we are still.
Essay type. Essay in place of keyword.
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಈಗ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ಬರೀಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ 4-5 ಪೇಜ್ ಬರೀತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅಂತದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಸ್ಸೆ ಟೈಪ್ ಇಸ್ ಬೆಟರ್.
ಹಾಗೆ ಬರೀಬೇಕು.
ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಅದು ಬರೀಬೇಕು.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಟೈಪಿಂಗ್
Copy paste ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
The problem ಏನಂದ್ರೆ
Drawing
one is we cannot fix the timings. Timings we don't know how to keep it.
ಕಷ್ಟ.
ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡೋನು ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡೋನು ಇರ್ತಾನೆ ABCD ಅಂತ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡೋನು ಇರ್ತಾನೆ.
ಮತ್ತೆ ರಿವ್ಯೂವಿಂಗ್ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ತದೆ. ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ಯಲಿ ಮಾಡೋದು
ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಾ ಸರ್, ಎಸ್ಸೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ಒಂದು ಪ್ಯಾರಾಗ್ರಾಫ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀರಾ, ಅದನ್ನ ಓದ್ಕೊಂಡು ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಸ್ಸೆ?
No,
They are very
descriptive.
Yeah, your type.
Okay.
so right now I would like to select multiple choice.
ಎಸ್ಸೆ ಟೈಪಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದು ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಗ್ರೇಡಿಂಗ್ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವೇ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಸರ್. ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಗ್ರೇಡೆಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಗ್ರೇಡೆಡ್, ಬಟ್ ಕ್ವಿಸಸ್ ಆರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಗ್ರೇಡೆಡ್.
Okay.
ಕ್ವಿಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್.
Multiple choice, we have added a particular question. So for example, this is our first question. We would name it as Q1. This is the text of the question's text. Like describe.
ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಡಿಸ್ಕ್ರೈಬ್.
So it's I'm just giving an example.
ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಫಾರ್
No, upload on question.
Yes, sir. First I'll tell how exactly.
No, why you upload now?
Right now. I'll finish this.
sample snapshot.
ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 2. ಮಲ್ಟಿಪಲ್ ಚಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡೋಣ. ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 2. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 2? ನಾವು ಮ್ಯಾಥಮೆಟಿಕ್ಸ್.
ಬೇಡ, ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ರೂಟ್ ಆಫ್ 5 ಹಾಕಿ. 5 ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ 5.
25.
2.5 सब डाल
Five answer.
सर ओके
क्वेश्चन मार्क मिस किया.
आंसर
Default mark 1, okay. Right?
डिफॉल्ट मार्क
So
We
default-
can, yeah.
Answer.
आंसर
So here we can mention default marks. So whether one mark.
We can define the mark.
Marks, yeah.
differently.
One mark, two marks.
Is it possible one multiple choice, next essay, one next bill?
Yes, sir. But we have to do it manually.
Man, individual.
Individually, for every question, while creating the quiz, for every question, for example, first question you need it as MCQ, second question you need it as essay, third question you need it as a PDF which you want to upload it inside that. That also can be possible, sir.
What is general feedback?
I didn't know.
General feedback is like we are trying to explain what the question exactly is.
Description of the question.
No.
description
That is several
Description.
way of question that is-
Which is the answer of
General
the
feedback is that.
general feedback is the answer.
And so this is the 4 options.
There, one answer only, like suppose only one.
Yes, sir.
Because one or multiple answers means
Yeah.
they can, out of 4, either A is also correct, C is also correct.
He also correct.
More than one answer. So this is relevant when there is negative marks. 100% means full marks will be given to that. The rest of the 3, it will be minus 25 or minus 50 if you want to give negative mark. So
So-
100% means A is the right option. So we have to put there.
A
The
is
first,
the answer.
yeah, 100%, yes.
So, sir, what is the square root of 25? I would like to give option 1 as 5. Then if I turn it to be none, it will not give anything. If the student attempts it, there is no negative marking for that particular question. For choice 2, 4, third one some 3, and again none, and fourth one 1. So we need only 4 options. So we have only given 4 choices. And save changes.
which one is right?
Yes,
That's
sir.
what we give 100%.
100%.
First one.
Yeah. So when we
100%.
give
Grade
100,
means it is for negative marking.
yes, sir.
Problem solution steps wise ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ marks ಕೊಡಿ. 50.
So this is one, you preview the quiz now.
Yes, sir.
So likewise, we can add 25, 30 questions. So now she will show how the quiz is visible for us. Directly go to courses. Go to courses. No, dashboard. Wait, courses.
Timing you have to change that.
Uh-huh.
No, it's okay. Now both is this displayed for
Yes,
sure.
yes. So disable that.
We need to see how exactly the question looks like. I had given the timing from tomorrow to day after tomorrow, so that was not visible. So let me disable that option so that we know how exactly it looks like.
Can we restrict the day and as well as
Time,
time?
Yes.
yeah.
Both.
30 minutes,
Restrict
20 minutes, we can restrict.
For example,
minute,
tomorrow
so that
from
they'll
10:30
understand how
to 11
exactly
o'clock,
it
that we
We
can.
can do that. That is why, sir.
You have to enable all the 3 options. Huh?
Yes, correct.
Now for that particular question, for the entire quiz, we are giving 4 minutes as the time limit.
You will wait for 4 minutes. Okay.
Save and display. So to see how the quiz looks like, how it is visible to the students, we can attempt quiz.
No, wait. You come back from the main page.
Sir.
It's okay.
So
This
this
is-
is the way it is visible to the students.
So if you
And-
see the black box there near the quiz navigation, it shows 1. If there are 30 questions, then there will be 30 boxes. So they can go from
They can
whichever
click on
question,
any
any question they can go and take the register. And once the answer is marked for that question, half of the box will be colored. So that they need not come back and answer that question. So once it is done, they'll click on finish attempt, then the automatic marks will be displayed.
So-
answer, right answer,
Yes, sir.
not right answer.
So time left would be displayed over here, sir. And for example, the student is attempting the test and he is not able to finish the attempt on time. When the time left will be 000, it automatically takes it.
Return answer.
So finish attempt, submit all and finish. It's asking again whether we need to finish or not.
This is for only one question or all put together?
Put together.
So now you can, one can, if any chances are there, you can just, for one question, how much time has been taken, that also can be the option.
No, sir. For the entire quiz, how much time?
Understood. Entire quiz time will be 3 hours.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I attempted question number 1 in 3 seconds, but
Okay.
I am attending question number 2 in 10 seconds.
Okay.
So, a student can analyze that in for one question, how much time have been taken.
That is on the student's analysis, sir.
Even when I am doing that, if you give the option that how much time have been taken to complete the question number 1, question number 2, so that is easy for us.
That option is not available.
No, restriction is sir, restriction entire.
Anytime.
It is just to analyze how much time I took to complete. It is not that
Analysis part of
it is for my analysis.
ಅದು ಮಿಷನ್ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್.
Okay, go to the answer.
As being an admin, we can view how in 3 hours, how much time has the student taken to complete the entire quiz. This can be available. Per question, how much time he has taken is not available.
Is there any possibility view like that?
No, sir, we haven't explored in that point.
Just asking, because then student also can understand that how much time I will
Yes.
spend.
Okay, sir.
Why we want that permission?
For my
Go to the
analysis,
backend. Go to the backend.
this is for my
Go to the backend. After the supply,
Data
download it. No.
ಯಾವುದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಐತಿ ಅದ್ರ ಕಡಿಮೆ
students can do more work on that.
ಫ್ರೀ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡೋದು ಅನಾಲಿಸಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವಾಗ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ.
ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಅವ್ನು ಯಾವ್ದಾದ್ರು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್
ನಾವು ಕಡಿಮೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರಲ್ಲಿ if we do some extra work to reduce the time.
ಆಯ್ತು ಅದೇ.
So this is
ತೋರಿಸ್ದೆ 5 ಮಾರ್ಕ್ಸ್.
so answer correct. Correct answer is 5.
ಪರ್ಸೆಂಟೇಜ್ ಏನು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇಲ್ಲ.
No, sir.
No, there, sir. It is there. See, marks.
60 out of 60.
60 out of 60.
No, there. Up.
ಆಯ್ತು.
9% ಮಾಡಿ 60.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್, ನೀವು ಅದು ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅದು ಬ್ರೌಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನಾದರೂ
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ಮಿನಿಮೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ
ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು.
ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಎಲೆಕ್ಟ್ರಾನಿಕ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಡಿಡ್ ಟೆಸ್ಟ್ ದ ಅದರ್ ಡೇ ಸರ್. ವಾಟ್ ವಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್ ವಾಸ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗಿವ್ the 45 questions and 45 minutes, they will copy. You should give them 30 questions, 30 minutes. Lesser the questions and lesser the timings, they will not get time to
ಟೈಮ್ ಟು
copy.
ಕಾಪಿ.
The moment if you give 20 minutes, 20 questions, the moment they take one question, copy, paste another, come back, they will 5 minutes they'll spend. They lose marks.
ಲೆಸ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್
Lesser time you should give.
30 to 30.
One mark.
30 is to 30, best sir.
ಇನ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಇದು ಮಾಡೋದು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ.
ಅದೇ ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಚಾಲೆಂಜಿಂಗ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಅದೇನೋ ಅವರು ಹೋಗಿ ಒಂದು ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್
Sir.
ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಅದನ್ನ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಸೆಂಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ನನಗೆ
ಅದು
ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ, ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
ಹೌದು, ಅದು image ಹಾಕ್ಬೇಕು.
ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು?
The image, that she will show.
ಅದೊಂದು ತೋರಿಸಿ ಮಾಡಿ.
Yes, sir.
Share ಮಾಡಿ
Now she has, we have completed, we will get to know that 60 students are completed. Now she will show us how to extract the results. 160 questions are, once the test is closed, how to extract the results.
This is how it looks like, sir. We had created the course as CSE, and this was the topic. And inside the topic, we had created an activity called as quiz. So we need to know how many students have attempted the quiz. In my class, it is 45 people. So have all the 45 people attempted the quiz or not? We have to click on the activity, and it is going to show me attempts allowed, how many people have finished. Over here, sir.
Since there are no students who have attended the test, it is not showing. If there are 50 students who attend that cell, it will show attempts number 50. When you click on that, we get all the details of the students.
So, right now we are doing it in the local host, so there is no student who has attempted the quiz. That is why we are not getting that. Otherwise, over in this area, we'll get attempted and number of users. Down below, we'll get an option which is not visible over here as a download in CSV format. When we download it in CSV format, we'll get the number of people, what question they've attempted, whether it's right or wrong, and then final marks. Everything will be available in that Excel format. We are not able to see that just because nobody has attempted that except the admin ourselves.
Explain them how to upload snapshots. So this is if the questions are descriptive, one this thing we can take. Yeah, if the questions are bigger, we have to take certain snapshots of the questions. So
Bigger questions.
Yes, sir.
show them how the snapshot looks like. First open the snapshot.
Where is
There in the download.
This PC.
So we need to have a snapshot of every question like this. If the questions are bigger, open.
Only question open.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಇದು ಕ್ವಶನ್ ದೊಡ್ಡದಿದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡೋ ಬದಲಿಗೆ ಸ್ನ್ಯಾಪ್ಶಾಟ್ ಅಪ್ಲೋಡ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು.
If there is no diagram, then we can straight away copy paste. If there is diagram, then we have take snapshot.
So questions will come like this.
Like this.
So one question, 4 options. So this question, the question can be of any size. The programs or this thing can be any size.
Program.
Anything.
Just in word processing, we will type it and then we have to snapshot.
Correct. In the word we have to tape it and take one snapshots like this. One question.
ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸ್ನ್ಯಾಪ್ಶಾಟ್ ತೆಗೆದು ಅದು ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನಾದರೂ PDF ಇದು ಯಾವ
ಇದು PNG format sir. Every individual question.
PNG format.
PNG format ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ಆಯ್ತು. So now we have 60 questions which we have prepared. So which has been prepared. Now we have to upload the 60 questions. So that will show right. At a time all 60 questions can be uploaded.
So we had added a question in which the question stated as what is the square root of 25. So in that position, the first question or the second question would be displayed in that position. So when the screenshots have been taken, for example today in mathematics test, we need 20 questions to be given. So when you take the screenshot, it has to be renamed as capital Q1 for the first question. And it should be saved in .png format. This is the one which we follow it. We have 60 questions. Uploading every single question every single time is a very tedious task because for PU students, continuously 60 questions for CET and 180 questions for NEET should have been given. So 180 question, clicking it every single time was very difficult. So this particular option, all the questions, the screenshot of all the questions should be taken and answers should also be here. This particular file is going to be run by a Python script in which we are going to get a format. By that format, we can directly upload it to the question bank. So the script needs to know for which question which answer is right. I will demonstrate only for first 10 questions. Is it fine, sir?
Yeah.
So the script needs to know, the Python script whichever we are running for this, it needs to know which actually for the first question what's the right answer, for the second question what's the right answer. So along with these questions we also need to add a file
Information Excel.
an Excel file there's a certain format which we follow for the script to understand. So the first cell should be named as capital Q, which indicates that in the entire row only questions have been displayed, and in this second part capital A, which indicates that this entire thing only answers have been specified. So I have to do it for the first 10 questions. So the question 1, 2 till 10.
No.
I got this. I got that.
ಅಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಎರಡು ಸೆಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡಿ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಫಾಂಟ್ ನೋ ನಾಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್
Select both.
ಹೀಗೆ ಮಾಡಿ
So for example, the first question is answer is 4, second one is 2, third one is 1. The correct answer for the particular question should be given over here.
ABCD, you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'll give some random numbers over here. Now when it comes to the saving part,
Questions, right? Question, yeah.
we need to rename this particular folders as answers. And the type of the file should be CSV.
ಮಿಡಲಲ್ಲಿ
These are certain rules we have to follow so that the Python script understands what exactly we are telling it to do. So once it is saved,
Yes. Yes.
so the file should contain answers, a CSV format answers, which has to be ANSWERS in lowercase, and all the questions should be in PNG format. So we had made all those changes in this particular questions file. So the next step is we need to create a zip format of this file. And there's a certain rule again. This should be renamed as small, everything should be in lowercase, questions. And then this I have to create a zip folder, so I can select an option called zip. Okay, so we can see a zip folder of questions has been given over here. So to upload it to a question bank, it should be of there's a format called GIFT format, which I'll just tell you in a few minutes. So this particular zip file should be uploaded in that Python script. The script is available in one of our Gmail account. So we're going to open. We have placed it in Google Colab. The script is available in a notebook called Gift Converter. When we open it, the entire Python script is available over here. This allows us to make a format in which the Moodle accepts it and displays us in questions. Over here is an option called runtime. You have to click on that. Run all, so that it runs every single cell in Google Colab. Over here, sir? Yes, sir. When this turns into 100%, then the next cell will be allowed to upload a file. Over here, because this was made for PU students, there is an option over here, either NEET or CET. NEET allows the negative markings to be applied, and we need to rename this as CET, so that there is no negative markings for the question which has been attempted. So if you need negative markings to be given in the quiz, you can rename this as NEET, and if there is no negative markings, this format should be equal to CET. Runtime, run all. Once the first cell is completed, then it allows us to upload a file. So we need to click on choose file. So we had created a zip called questions. That particular file should be selected and open. Once the process is 100% completed, we can get our formatted txt file. While we scroll down, we can see whether it is completed or not. When it is showing success, that means the question is successfully processed. We have verified it. So the script is not able to process because, as you can see over here, the questions are named as Q08. So it recognizes only where there is Q8, Q09. So we need to rename that. The script is quite sensitive. It works only when the requirements are met. I'll go to questions. Rename. Enter. As we have made the changes, let's delete this file. And again, archive, zip format, click on OK. We have the new format right now. Google Colab, run time, run all. While we are creating that zip file, the questions, we should make sure that those questions are renamed in such a way that the script doesn't get disturbed. Questions, we're going to select this zip file, open. Once it is done, we need to verify whether it is processed. It is processed and it is available. While we click on this file, we have the TXT format, the format which we are going to upload for the questions. We need to right click on this and download this particular TXT file. Once it is downloaded, for example, we are creating various multiple gift formats. So we need to know at what we have created. So I'll rename this as maths so that there is no confusion. Now we go back in uploading the questions. This was our course. CSE. Let us add a new activity which is named as quiz. I'll give the test as maths 2. And I'll allow the timing to be for 60 minutes or 30 minutes. And in grade, attempts allowed, the student has to do it only for once. Layout, over here, the questions which we are going to upload, whether it is going to be in the single page or in next pages. So I'll try to do it with 5 questions so that we get an option to see how it exactly looks like. Question behavior, shuffle within questions. I'm enabling this so that the options are shuffled while it is being displayed to the students. Review options. So over here it is important for us to disable all these options. For example, a student has attempted a test. I have attempted a test now, and after 5 minutes he is attempting the test. So I can get to know all the answers, because whether correct option of mine says which answer is right. So I can call him and I can tell this is the right answer. So there is a process of copying which is going to be continued. So when we disable all these options, nothing is going to be visible to the student while he attempts and finishes the test. So we're going to disable all these options, and the student is able to see only the attempt, which question he is attempted, and the marks. We're going to save and display. So in this particular quiz, we haven't added any question yet. So we want to add the questions from a question bank. So to add it, we need to import questions. There is an option called import. Let me repeat. In Maths 2, this is the quiz name. There is the settings button. Click on that. There is import. We need to import the questions so that we can add the questions into the quiz. Import.
Because when we are manually doing this, first we have to upload it to question bank. From there we have to, if it is automatic process, if it is manual, you don't have to add it to question bank. Directly one question each. Yeah, one can do it. Here first we have to upload it to question bank.
So the Google Colab, whichever we have processed, the TXT format is in a process of GIFT format. And this is very important. This allows us where we are exactly storing the questions. When we click on that, there is an option called import category. Over there, we need to select default for Maths 2, so that the question bank, it comes only under Maths 2 while we are adding it. So when we select default for Maths 2, the questions are added inside that. Over here, we need to import the GIFT format whichever we have created with the Google Colab. We need to choose the file. We can drag the particular TXT file into this and drop it over here. Once the process is completed, click on import. It is very important for us to see whether all 10 questions have been processed, and then click on continue so that it permanently goes under the question bank. So the questions are successfully added into the question bank. Now we have to come back to Maths 2. That is the activity. As we have uploaded into the question bank, we need to add those questions back to this quiz. So we have an option called Edit Quiz. We need to select that, where we can process in further. Add. There's an option called Add in the right corner. Click on that, and from question bank, as all our questions are there in the question bank, we need to click this option. This is again very important to select where our questions lie. So where we had done it in Maths 2. So we can see all our questions right available over here. So we need to add all these questions into the quiz. So I select this option, add selected questions to the quiz. You can see I had given that option 5 questions in a page. So there is a page break in which these 5 questions will be available in the first page and these 5 questions will be available in the second page. Over here, we can change whether one question is given for 1 mark or XYZ marks. We need to click, for example, a question, the first question or all questions, you need it for 4 marks. We need to click on the question, and there is an option called default mark. Change this to 4, or how many our marks we need to give for the particular question.
So if you see the images come, right, which we uploaded. So whatever big your question is, it will come.
It will display.
This will be useful for more number of questions.
Yes,
60,
yes,
120
yes,
questions.
120%.
So we have
Even,
successfully.
You can draw the diagrams, and the diagrams can be taken snap on the.
Yes, sir. So we have added all the questions from the question bank, and the test is ready to attempt. So the admin needs to know how exactly it looks for the students. So we can attempt that quiz. It is like watching a preview how exactly it looks like to the students. So as we see, this is the question, these are the options, and this is the time left. So 5 questions will be in one page. However big the question is, it would be visible over here because the snapshot has been taken of the question. The entire snapshot would be available over here, and the student can attempt which answer is right or wrong. As we had a page break after 5 questions, then we click on next page.
Single question ಆಗ್ಬೋದು.
Yes, sir.
ಅದೇ ಸೇಫ್ ಅವರೇನು ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
Each page.
5 means they will communicate.
No, but they can come back, sir.
ಸಫ್ರಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ
If
ಫಸ್ಟ್
30
ಕ್ವಶನ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ
question
ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ
But
ಫಸ್ಟ್
ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ
ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಒಂದು
ಅಂದ್ರೆ-
ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡುವಾಗ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸ್ಕ್ರೀನ್ ಒಂದೇ
No, why we did, why we
ಸಫಲ್
did,
ಆಗಿ ಸಫಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಸಫಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ
That's what I was asking. First
Shuffling
allegation
will
was
be-
it. Shuffling can be done so that
1 to 30 is
next person cannot discuss.
no, why we were doing this,
So first 5 questions will be in one page, and second next 5 questions will be in another page. The student can come back to the second question or whichever question he wants. For example, he realizes that he has made a mistake, so he can navigate back to the same question and see that particular question and attempt it again. So randomly I would I'm selecting randomly. Next page.
no? Sir, one minute. Human, sir.
Finish attempt. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Finish attempt. If the student wants to go back, I have left the 4th question as well as the 9th question. If the student wants to go back, he can go back and attempt it. So this is the double verification he or she needs to do. Finish attempt. So there is another option which asks us, should we submit it finally? This is the final submit where the answers would be submitted to our account and the student gets the marks. It again is going to ask for the confirmation.
No changes afterwards.
No changes afterwards. So the marks have been given. So grade 5 out of 10, meaning in 10 questions I got 5. So 50% according to that. That's how it looks like.
Who wrote the script?
Ravi Singh.
Lisa.
Uploading, you can show. Uploading users.
Uploading users.
We have everything in Google Drive.
Regarding quizzes.
Yes.
Next part is how to give.
When we went here to go on adding the quiz, so for example, computer.
Same link only.
Correct.
1 minute.
Add an activity.
So here add an activity is here.
Activity or
So here, if you give your URL, it will ask for URL. So here you can give what is the name of that and what is the URL. Choose the link, description and save and display. So here you can give different options here. For how long you want the URL to be there and all that you can give it. And once it is done, it will directly come display there below the quiz itself. So under mathematics it will be displayed. Or if you don't want here, you can change it here and add it here.
Timetable.
Timetable, you have to create one timetable and put a PDF file here, file. Create a file, add. Then we have to put this thing, different formats which is available. So you drag one file here, you have to put it.
Faculty login statement.
When faculty login comes, all these things will not be displayed. I mean, only this will be displayed. But I'll also.
This act, course creation, everything you want
That-
to like that.
No, it is there in faculty also.
Timetable and other things.
So I'll show you one more thing what is available in this site administration. That is adding the users and all of that.
Correct.
So you have to come to
Students, yeah.
adding the student. So come to the site administration. Then after that, if you come to the site administration, there is something called as users, browse list of users, bulk user action and all that. So we need to have it in Excel format. There is a certain format for that. So then come to bulk user action. So we have to click on all these things and you have to upload it here, bulk use in bulk users action. So if you want to delete also, you can delete it. Put one filter, and for example, you want to delete the users from computer science, 4AL CS, then add filter. So all the 4AL CS starting with they'll come, choose and remove all that. So confirm, upload and all that is here. So that we can do it in admin panel, so that is not required for the teachers. So right now what is required for the teacher is directly uploading this thing, the quiz and all that.
We'll show them bulk user reports.
Not required.
Not required.
Admin will do that.
Second year, final year add ಮಾಡಿ.
ಫಾರ್ಮ್ಯಾಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೇವೆ ಸರ್, ಅದೊಂದು ಎಕ್ಸೆಲ್ ಶೀಟ್ ಲಿಂಕ್